Hey guys, I just wanted to talk very quick and talk about security. I think it's super important to discuss. A lot of people here are, if you're NFT native, you're probably going to know a lot of these things. But if you're not NFT native and you come from Reddit, guys, this is where it can get super dangerous, okay? You will lose your avatars. I promise you if you're not aware of these things, okay? Basically, you really want to understand, just don't click links, okay? Even if you see it here, right? And it's like, oh, here's a tool. Don't click on it. Don't connect your wallet, okay? First, you want to verify, don't trust, okay? That's key rule number one. Always verify, don't trust. Anytime, you have to understand this. If you have your MetaMask wallet from your vault imported to your MetaMask, right? And you click on a link and connect it and authorize it to do something, that's it. You're wrecked. If you don't know why would you do that? It's like giving somebody a robber a key to your house instead of like them breaking in. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you're giving them the key to your house and they're going to rob you. That's exactly what you're happening. You're giving them access to your wallet. They're going to rob you. So make sure, no matter what, you guys are always verifying. Hey guys, do you guys know about this website? Hey guys, this, that, and that. Check the contract. If it's a mint or something, check the contract, read the contract, make sure it doesn't have approval all, stuff like that. That's super important. Number two, this is to founders and admins of groups. You guys do not know how bad social engineering is on Web3 and NFTs, okay? If you are a moderator or an admin, okay, and this is how good they're getting, and somebody reaches out to you, right? And they're like, hey, I'm the founder of, let's say my project, Llamaverse, right? They're going to look super legit. They're going to reach out for like collaboration opportunities, or they're going to be like, oh, do you want a job? Whatever. I'll pay you, $500 a month. It's verified on Twitter. It has X amount of followers, right? It looks super legit. And it has a bunch of engagement, right? It looks super legit, right? But guess what happens? There's just fake pages, right? And then you go check out their Instagram. It looks legit. Check out their website. It looks legit, right? Eventually, they're going to call you, right? And they're going to somehow trick you. Usually it's done by Discord captchas. They're going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, here's our job opportunity. Or yeah, join our server. Here's the collaboration, right? And you join the server, like any other server, and there's a captcha, right? The captcha looks legit. Looks like any old captcha, right? You click on it, you type in the letters, whatever, and then a page pops up. And it's like, oh, we need to verify your Discord. And it looks legit. Like, everything looks legit, right? A little pop-up pops up. You log in. As soon as you log in, right? Or as soon as you click a certain action, okay, they can grab your Discord token, okay? Can you log in with a Discord token? And guess what it does? It can log in. Look, logging in with a Discord token. You know what it does? It bypasses your 2FA. Even if you have 2FA, you're wrecked, okay? Another security practice. Turn on 2FA on your Reddit, okay? ASAP. If you do not have a Ledger device, go to buy Ledger. Do not buy one on eBay. They come hacked sometimes, okay? Go to ledger.com, okay? Buy one of these, okay? Buy a ledger ASAP. What is a ledger? Okay, I'm gonna try to like paint it in dummy terms because I'm not gonna explain technical. So if you're technical and you're like, oh, I didn't use the right terminology, I'm not gonna explain. That's not the point. I'm trying to explain it for like people that don't understand what I mean. Here's your Reddit vault. Okay, it's backed by an address. Okay, this is your vault. You log in with your password. It works like MetaMask. Right, this is like the same thing, right? This, and then you have MetaMask as well. Same thing. Okay. So associated with this, you have, both of these have a private key, and it has a seed phrase. I'm going to explain you what these terminologies mean. This is very important to understand if you're new, okay? Basically, the public address is your address that displays publicly, meaning like, hey, anybody can access it, right? You can transfer stuff to you. That's how you get money in and out, right? You can share this. That's fine. Your private key, you can generate through MetaMask. It'll tell you what your private key is if you export it. And if somebody gets access to this, guess what? They have your wallet. They own it. They can do whatever they want with it. You're screwed if you give this out, okay? That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of social engineering going on where they somehow trick you to doing it. There was a time and point where people were losing BAYCs, and the way it was happening is it was like somehow they get in a call like with a friend or something, and they're like, hey, I'm having issues with my MetaMask. Can you pull up yours very quick? And like you would click not even on export, right? you click on a different setting and there'd be a QR code and somehow that'd get access to the private key. I forgot what it was. It was something like that. But that's what I'm saying is like these guys are always smart. They're figuring out vulnerabilities, somehow befriending you, right? And then getting access, tricking you to do these things by accident, okay? And then you have your seed phrase, okay? This is obviously, these are things that you shouldn't have on your computer. Do not have these on your computer. If you have this in a notepad on your computer and you get a virus, right? Like a keylogger, for example, logs keys, right? But there's also other viruses that can do more. Essentially searching through your files and stuff like that. They can grab your private key and your seed phrase and you're going to lose all your funds, okay? So why would you risk any of this? You can get a ledger, okay? That's what I'm trying to get to. The ledger, the way it works, and I'm going to try to explain it the best way possible, is your private key, as I'm aware, I want to be careful with my terminology. Your private key isn't exposed anywhere, okay? That's how I think I understand it. You can't, like, get it, okay? I might be wrong with terminology, but I'm going to explain to you how I know it works from a consumer point of view. I'm not a nerd, okay? And then your seed phrase, you obviously get. So if you lose your ledger and you do not have your seed phrase, you are screwed, okay? So do not lose this no matter what, okay? If you lose this device and you lose your seed phrase, you're fucked, okay? If you have your device, you can always get it, okay? That's what I'm trying to get at. You can always, I think you can generate it. If not, make sure you send your funds out and get a new ledger. But I'm pretty sure you can generate it, okay? But what am I trying to get to? Is since nobody can hack your private key, right? And since your seed phrase isn't shared anywhere, right? Or they can't hack you like via that virus that's showing you. They can't do that. Or so this is the most important part, is if you connect to a faulty contract, this is why ledgers are good, right? Like a mint page. Someone's like, oh, we're minting free mint, right? There's a thing called approval to all, right? Approve all, something like that. Some shit like that, right? I don't know the function name. And basically what it's saying is like if you connect and authorize, and you wouldn't know this looks like a normal mint contract, right? It's basically going to give approval to transfer all your NFTs wherever they want to wherever. And that's it. You're screwed. But what the ledger does is you have to verify transactions. And basically the ledger is it looks like a USB. You have to literally ledger. It looks like this. You see like there's a screenshot there, right? Little screenshot. You see it right there. And you type in your password manually. Okay? So you do manual password. So each transaction equals password. You'd have to type in and approve. So that way, if something happens like that, you have to prove each transaction you're safe, okay? And what you want to do is, this is what I recommend, getting a ledger. This is how I have my setup. Ready? So initially I had my Reddit vault. They gave me an address and whatever. I bought NFTs on there just to try it out because I was new, right? Or I was new to the space at the time. New to Reddit, okay? And then what I did is I moved all my assets to my ledger. And I'm pretty sure from here you can connect your wallet. I don't have this at the moment. To Vault. I'm pretty sure you can do that. So that way you're connecting with your ledger. I don't have that right now because I don't have a lot of assets, but that's how that works, okay? Otherwise, you're just using your Reddit vault address and someone hacks your Reddit, which I recommend 2FA, right? Someone hacks your Reddit, you're kind of fucked, right? Hack your Reddit or they get access to any of this above. So that's important security practices. Other important security practices is like, there's a really good one, is like they make a game. It looks super legit, right? The website looks legit. The Twitter looks legit. Like one of these, right? It was a game. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, I found it. I don't know if they're still... Oh, they're down. Okay, you see, I went to it before. It looks like World of Warcraft. The game looks super legit. Nice background, nice animation, video demo. Download the game. You know, they're telling you, oh, we got you whitelist spots. Oh, we're going to pay you $400 a month to beta test. Oh, we're going to pay you $400 a month to manage our Discord community. And they're like, oh, we want you to try our game. That's it. That's a keylogger. That's it. You're screwed. You're absolutely screwed. They're going to log every single password you type in. They're going to get access to all your files, and you're screwed. So make sure you guys are staying safe.